Okay, so setting up the camera is much more difficult than doing the tie-dye. So we're gonna do the rainbow one since everybody's asking about that one. I've got my colors all ready to go. But for this step, I'm just gonna show you how to set up for the swirl or spiral, whatever you want to call it. Now, originally I was doing this with a fork. It makes it so much easier. I really like doing it with the fork. It helps a lot. But it was brought up that that can puncture your shirt, can put a hole in a shirt, and you don't want to do that. So you really don't need to. You can just like you start in the center. First of all, you want to start with a damp shirt. You want to not dripping, but like just barely just damp. So you want to squeeze out all the water you can. You don't want to wring it because you don't want to stretch out, you know, the shirt in any spot and like make it misshapen and all that. Nobody likes a misshapen shirt. But anyway, so just squeeze it out the best you can with your hands, and then put it in the washer and just put it on the spin. You know, you're not gonna do any rinsing or anything, especially if you're using the soda ash. Soda ash is gonna be for another video. It's just an additive. You don't have to have that to do the tie-dye. But okay, what was I saying? I'm about to cut this. Cut it and start it back. Where was I? Oh yeah, okay, so put it in the spin cycle so that it will get all the excess water out much easier for you. And then you have your little damp shirt. This is a damp shirt. It doesn't look like it, but it is. So anyway, you're just going to start in the middle and like pinch it and then twist. You see how it does? It makes like these little spirally pleats. You're going to keep twirling till it's going to come all the way around. Just keep doing it till you get the shirt all the way spun around. All these little, I tell you, the fork really does make it easier. But you want to kind of just keep your little pleats followed around. You can, once you get enough, you can just use your hand and just get it around till it's a whole circle. And just kind of keep your little pieces folded down in there. You don't want to have a big bunch sticking out. I could do this better, but I'm just kind of showing you for right now. And get your shirt all the way around. Okay. Oh, I want it to be kind of tight, I guess. So then you're going to put your rubber bands to just hold it in place. Now, since we're doing the rainbow, it's easier to do the thing when you have your guidelines. And since we're going to be doing an even number, we're going to be doing 6 colors. So I can put 3 rubber bands on here and have it divide for me like a little pie into the little triangles. I need 6 colors, so I'm going to put 3 rubber bands, and it's going to make 6 little pieces. So you put your rubber band on here to hold the shirt. Because see, you don't want it to keep coming out untwisted here. I'm not as good at putting the rubber bands on as some of the folks, YouTube folks. I tell you, they just go whoosh. Now, You can put more rubber bands so that you can hold it better and not have pieces sticking out like this. And then you can just draw you some divider lines. That part, that's just up to you to experiment with how you want to do it. But I'm just showing you to do the spiral. You spin the shirt into this spirally shape, make it go around, kind of hold it down with your rubber bands, and then like see if you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little triangles. So what you're going to do is you're going to put color in each triangle, and then you're going to flip it over. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to fix this rubber band a little bit better, but that's basically it. That's the setup. Yeah. And when I do the actual dyeing, I'm going to do it somewhere else because I put it over a garbage can with a rack, little oven rack, or you have one of them closet racks, whatever, some kind of little rack, so that the dye that you put on here drips down. It's not going to be like dripping on your table, and also you don't want the shirt to touch these little dripped out pieces. Put it on something like a rack of something, and dye will drip down and it won't touch the shirt. And then when you carefully flip it over to do the other side, you're not accidentally setting it on. I will always wipe down the rack too. Let's pretend there's a rack here. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but do this color, or do our colors, wipe down your rack, flip it over, put the same colors on the other side. Again, I'm fixing to show you that. I'm just, but this is how you set the shirt in order to make the swirl. You pinch it, spin it, turn it around till you get the whole circle here, and then you put your rubber bands, and then you color in your sections. All right, moving on.